You know, horror movies put you vicariously in the victim's mindset while watching these movies, making you question, will I live? Will I survive? You black, you not surviving anyways. Who said that? But something that we've all said or thought to ourselves while watching these horror movies is that if I was in there, I'm surviving this. Easy. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some horror movies I can survive, letting you guys in on the game plan I have to defeat these characters and even some of those demons. Weapons is a movie about... Wait, this is a true story? Is the Weapons movie based on a true story? Whew. Oh, okay. The main villain of this movie is this woman, Aunt Gladys. Ugh. If y'all don't know about her powers, I got you. Aunt Gladys is a witch, a very old and sick witch that uses her manipulation of dark magic to drain the life force from anyone to sustain herself. The really only power she has is manipulating other people and weaponizing them to do her dirty work for her. Lazy bitch, but that's low-key scary. Who knows how many people she can control, and the thing about her weapons is that you can knock them out and they'll keep getting back up again and again, leading you to either kill them or be killed, and I ain't going out. So here's my strategy for this one. Simply, I don't need one. She's an old lady whose powers are so inconvenient that she got outsmarted by a 9-year-old. But let's say she does that weird hair thing she does and makes someone I love try and kill me.
You don't have to do this.
It's that simple. It's you or me, I'm sorry. And after I killed them, then I turn my attention to Aunt Gladys. And I'm just gonna beat the brakes off of her. She can't be able to possess anyone to whoop me because I got that chopper. And if I'm feeling real smarty pants, I can do exactly what the little kid did and make all the kids she's been feeding off of turn on her, then boom, no more Aunt Gladys. So this old lady easy work. Tell her to come see me. The Strangers is possibly one of the scariest horror movies, not because it has any fantastical elements, it's because it can literally happen to anyone. The reason you can watch Jason kill a bunch of teenagers and sleep good at night is because we know he isn't real. But you never know how sick, demented, completely unhinged someone is that will leave you wondering, why are you trying to kill me?
Because you're here.
And that right there is the scary part. There's no reasoning. These people are just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. The Strangers follow 3 killers that for some reason don't kill off the bat. They stalk, hunt, toy with you, and then kill you, knowing the house you're staying at like the back of their hand. Not to mention, it feels like everyone in the town is in on it. So how do I survive? First rule, trust no one. Everything after that is easy. And not only that, they're in the country. I know for a fact there's a gun somewhere in that house. So once I find the shotgun, I'll go hunting. They like to pop out, so I gotta be careful. So I'll be hitting Rainbow Six Siege peaks room to room until I see one of the killers and then... And if I hit the owner like they did in the movie, good riddance. He was probably in on it too. I'ma just load that thing back up and keep shooting. In the movie, our protagonist gets the car keys off the dead owner and stop for some reason. Why would you do that? I'ma be driving like Squeeze Benz all the way back home. So it's safe to say I'm clearing these 3. Easy. Look at how dumb the main characters are. He has the chance to offer and he just doesn't. So I can say for sure that the Strangers not touching me, and at least of all, I'm taking a couple out with me anyways. They're all gun level, and if I'm holding a shotgun, I'm not a stormtrooper. This kill cam gonna be top tier. Smile is a movie where a demon called the Smile Demon passes on this infection in the brain that makes you hallucinate seeing smiles. And the only way to get this infection is to see the person who has it commit right in front of you. So y'all may be thinking, how is Ross gonna defeat demons and illusions? Simple. I've dated light-skinned women. This is cake. I have 3 options when it comes to beating a smile demon. First, and my least favorite option, is to off myself in a secluded area where no one can see so I can't pass the infection on, and there you go, smile demon dead. But y'all may be thinking, how will you be able to tell reality from illusions to make sure that the smile demon isn't tricking you from pulling a Hannah Baker? And after hours and hours and hours of pondering, I've came to a conclusion. The smile demon goes after people with the trauma. Check for me. But at the beginning of the possession, it's trying to break you down mentally to get inside your head and take over your body. So in the beginning stages, because my brain is too strong for this lowly demon, I'll seclude myself in a white room and do what I gotta do to save humanity. Save the applause, save the applause. All are welcome. Option 2, the Joel method. So the smile demon can be passed by either killing yourself or another person in front of another person. So basically I have to turn into Dexter, find the real scum of the earth, and then kill them in front of a witness. Easy. I know a couple people in real life I would willingly pass a demon onto, but for the obvious legal reasons, I won't say any names. but you know who you are. Option 3, jumpstarting my heart. In Smile 2, they actually tried this, which is why I know it works. Why would a demon try to give you the tools to kill him unless he was trying to trick you into thinking you're in control? So the Smile demon, I'm surviving with ease. And plus, I be thinking of some sinister stuff all the time. I might possess him instead.
I personally think I could take Jeepers Creepers.
Who? We all know the main villain of this one, the Creeper, and I'll be the one to say it. I don't even really see myself winning this one. Imagine Michael Myers and Jason on crack. Let me just list off some of his powers so y'all can see for yourselves. He can regenerate by eating the flesh of his victims, which is just ugh. He can fly, create weapons from his victim's body that he can control, and he got a Hellcat. He's definitely a Nick. I have 2 options for surviving the Creeper though. First is to mind my business. No searching creepy tunnels or trying to play detective. I'm good. Also, he's attracted to fear, so I just gotta get high off some laughing gas so I'm not scared and drive off road through his territory without any laundry. Yeah, no laundry at all. And I should be good. But if he catches my scent anyways... Option 2, travel with Rod Wave. Hear me out. Y'all might think this is a joke, but I'm serious. The Creeper could feed off of him for like a millennia. Look at how big he is. I just have to wave him in front of the Creeper, and every 23 years he could just feed off of him until he's done, and I just get out of dodge. Honestly, the only way to survive the Creeper is to not be scared of him. If I'm not scared, then I won't be appealing to him. So it's safe to say I'm surviving the Creeper. Maybe. If he gets my scent, Sinners is a Ryan Coogler movie. Shout out my uncle and my twin Michael B. Jordan. And in the Sinners universe, the vampires are attracted by Sammy's music, which is the first option. Kill Sammy. I'm sorry, cousin, nephew, whatever he is to stack and smoke. You gotta go. Sammy singing has a spiritual power that can attract and unite lost souls, which Remick wants to bring it to his vampire community. So how would I beat these vampires? Firstly, they are so weak. These aren't the originals or the vampires from Twilight. All I gotta do is camp and wait until morning, and I've played season 1 Fortnite. That's easy, but that'd be boring. So let me give you guys my real strategy. In the movie, the people in the juke joint are going in and out, being turned one by one. But my mom used to spam, don't be running in and out my house, letting out all my cold air. So I'm definitely not going outside. I have trauma. So I'm gonna wait for the morning, and just as the sun is about to come out, I'll sneak around the side of the building with Sammy, using him as bait. And once Remick thinks he's good and lets down his guard, I stab him in the heart, killing him. And all the other vampires that he's turned, they're collateral because the sun will wipe them out too, and that'll be a done deal. So with no difficulty at all, I'm surviving the Sinners vampires. And if they really feeling big and bad, I'll give the Michael Sins a call to pull up. They ain't beating that. The white man in the hooded cloak might give me a run for my money though. You know, I used to think Michael Myers was unkillable. Why wouldn't you? He's been stabbed, burned alive, and jumped by an entire town. But even though he's my favorite horror movie villain, Halloween Ends just prove he's a fraud. Michael literally got beat by a 61-year-old senior citizen and a 17-year-old little girl. And Halloween Kills, Michael tries killing Allison, but she was literally able to overpower him. How? Is she a super soldier, or is Michael just overhyped? It's safe to say that after that Halloween Ends ending that Michael is killable. All I gotta do is incapacitate him, where Bill Cosby at, find the nearest wood chipper, throw him in there, and it's bye bye Mikey. But if it's the original Michael Myers or even the Rob Zombie Michael, he got it. As you guys can see, there isn't any horror movies I can't survive for real. I remain undefeated. But leave some comments on any of my answers you agree or disagree with. I wasn't wrong. And any more horror movies that you don't think I could take on in the comments. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.